Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next lesson in the Su-25 Cadet series. This time we're gonna learn how to employ the BetAB 500 runway denial munitions. And they look like this. These are the BetAB 500 SHP. The SH stands for Sturmovaya, something like that. It is the Russian name for retarded bombs. When you drop those, a parachute deploys, reduces the forward motion, the speed of the rocket. It is high drag version of the NATO bombs, and I believe it is when the rocket measures 1 g in movement, it means it is almost vertical. It is just hanging in the parachute. The rocket will fire it through the runway below the surface and then blow up. The advantages of the high drag version is that you have plenty of time to get away. I have a habit of dying when not using the SHP version, the high drag version. So I highly recommend using the high drag version. The parameters in which you should release these are 150 meters above ground up to 1 kilometer. That is the designed parameter. I do not recommend using these bombs from 500 meters or 1000 meters up. There's too much, there are too many factors that can push it off sideline before it hit the runway. So as low as possible. I recommend 150, 200. And speed is 550 up to 1000 kilometers per hour. The faster, the better. Just remember that when you are low, the compressibility of the air will make you shake, and it may not be the best options to go at 1000 kilometers per hour. My test showed that around 800, that is a good speed for those. Okay, when you see your airport, where on the runway should I hit? Let's take a look. Let's stop that. Thank you. This is a Google Earth print of the premier military air base in Denmark. This is Flyvestation Karup, Air Station Karup. The ICAO code is ECA, Echo Kilo Alpha. This is as I said, our premier airbase. They are filled with headquarters, telecommunications, sat-nav, satcoms, everything, and also home of our flight school and also home of a helicopter wing. Our F-35 is going to be stationed at Skrydstrup in southern Jutland, near the border to Germany. If I came in here with my Su-25, I had 8 BetABs, and I'm looking at this runway here. Where should I hit it to be most effective in one pass? I do not want to go around and then go in for another pass. First of all the smoke and debris from our previous bombs may obscure my vision, and there may be a lot of sand, dust and debris in the air. Therefore, one pass, then haul ass. To be most effective, you want to hit the choke points, the crossing points, because if you hit a bomb here, make a huge crater, you have blocked this runway and the beginning of this runway. So I would throw a BetAB there, 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 and there. And for good measures, there and there. So that is 6. I have 2 BetAB to spare. That is plenty. The reason why I will take the middle one also here is that this runway, if I remember correctly, is 3,200 meters long. It is the second longest runway in Denmark. I believe the longest one is at Kastrup Airport, Copenhagen Airport. The reason why I will take the middle is that if I split this up in thirds, this is 1.5 kilometers, and this is, let's say, a little over a kilometer. I do not want to give the enemy any chance at all to get a F-16 up in the air and hunt me down. 1.5 kilometer is more than enough for an F-16 to take off and hunt me down. I do not want that. Therefore, I want to put as many bombs as possible in the runway. And don't forget, the crater may only be a few meters wide, but the debris, the dust, everything is littered all over. So even over here on the taxiway is littered with dust and stone and everything. So no intelligent pilot would taxi down here with a gas turbine. It would draw in all that dust and he would not even get to the runway before his engine shuts down. So hit the choke points, and if possible also hit in between the choke points. That is the way to be most effective. So we are here. We have, let's see, Kobaleti Airport over there. Let's get out over the sea, get a little bit better run up, air to ground mode, lower my sighting glass. I do not need the lasers, making sure that my bombs are selected. Yes, they are. Going for a run-in, going as close as 150 meters as possible. That's close to 850 kilometers per hour, roughly thereabout. And I'm within range. So from there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there, and I have one to spare. I don't want to stay here for any longer. And as you can see, the entire runway is dead. This airport is no longer part of the equation. As you can see, plenty of holes, and because you're so low, the wind doesn't affect it that much. A bit miss on that part, but that one is good, that one is good, also that. And if you look at the taxiway, they are not straight. Therefore, it is very difficult for a pilot to take off because the taxiway are not straight. So one Su-25 have disabled an entire airport. That looks good. And I have plan of making a advanced part of this Cadet series where we challenge each other for the best tactic, the best approach, and so on. It is just a thought, and if you have any input on that, how you would attack, let's say, Cupoletti, which is Su-25, with air defenses up. How would you approach B? That is for a different lesson. So, but that is how you use BetABs effectively. Thank you.